From savage burns that left the crowd speechless.
Is he still here?
I'll be waiting.
Oh my God!
To punchlines that made even the target wonder if it went too far.
You've ruined more models' lives than bulimia.
These are the funniest celebrity roasts that crossed the line and still killed. Let's start with the undisputed king of savage humor, Ricky Gervais. At the Golden Globes, he set Hollywood on fire with his roasts. He roasted Leonardo DiCaprio for his love of younger girlfriends, joked about celebrities pretending not to know Jeffrey Epstein, and basically said what everyone else was too scared to.
Just like Jeffrey Epstein. Shut up! I know he's your friend, but I don't care.
You could see actors trying to laugh while secretly praying the camera didn't cut to them. And Ricky stood there with a beer in his hand, looking like the devil enjoying his own barbecue. Every time someone groaned or booed, he just smiled wider, like that was the applause he wanted. By the end, half the crowd was shocked, the other half couldn't stop laughing, and Ricky, well, he didn't care either way.
Shut up. Shut up. I don't care. I don't care. Shut up. I know he's your friend, but I don't care.
Now, if Ricky was the king of classy chaos, Greg Giraldo was the god of pure roast destruction. The moment he grabbed the mic, everyone knew someone was about to get verbally obliterated. At the roast of David Hasselhoff, Greg went so hard that even the other comedians started shifting uncomfortably in their seats.
It's quite a tuxedo. You look like Adam Lambert's prom date. You're huge in Europe. You're even knighted by the Queen of England. She dubbed you cirrhosis of liver.
And Hoff was loving every second of it, laughing while Greg roasted his acting, his music, and his entire career like it was a buffet of insults. Giraldo's style was lightning fast, joke after joke, no mercy, no pauses, just pure precision roasting. It was the perfect mix of genius writing and unmatchable energy. By the end, everyone was in awe, not just of how funny he was, but how fearlessly he could make humiliation feel like art.
Such a drunk, when alcohol does its taxes, it lists you as a dependent.
Then comes Lisa Lampanelli, the queen of mean, and honestly, she earned that title. When she stepped up at the roast of Donald Trump, it wasn't just jokes, it was a verbal hurricane. She tore through the room like she had a personal vendetta against everyone there. Half the crowd was gasping, the other half couldn't breathe from laughing too hard.
Donald, tonight people will make fun of your looks. F*** 'em. You've always gotten beautiful women.
Trump sat there smiling, pretending it was all cool, but you could tell he was mentally drafting a 3 a.m. tweet about it. Lisa didn't just cross the line, she built a summer home on the other side of it. And somehow that's what made it so good. Offensive, fearless, and unforgettable.
You are the ultimate proof that money can buy good-looking If you were broke, you'd be me.
Justin Bieber's sitting on a stage surrounded by comedians twice his age, trying hard to keep a straight face, when suddenly Snoop Dogg grabs the mic. The crowd already knows it's over. Snoop just slides in with that calm, cool delivery like he's roasting someone from a throne. He calls Justin out for acting tough, throws in a few jabs about his music career, and somehow makes every line sound smooth.
Justin's life changed when Usher heard one of his songs and liked it, which only goes to prove that Usher ain't black.
Even Bieber couldn't help but crack up, admitting defeat with that awkward little grin. It wasn't the loudest roast, but it was different, laid back, lethal, and effortlessly funny.
Most niggas like myself, we go a little crazy when we get famous. But nigga, you bought a monkey. I mean, that monkey was more embarrassed than the one that started the AIDS epidemic.
When Jeff Ross steps up to roast someone, you know things are about to get uncomfortable. And that too, in the best way possible. Charlie had just gone through his infamous tiger blood meltdown, and Jeff wasted zero time diving straight into it.
Sheen is to stand up what Larry Flint is to standing up.
Charlie literally loved it. He laughed louder than anyone else, like he was watching a highlight reel of his own chaos. That's the magic of Jeff Ross. He doesn't just insult people, he somehow makes them feel good about it. By the end, it felt less like a roast and more like a weird, hilarious celebration of Charlie's madness. Only Jeff could make self-destruction sound this funny.
Come on, man. Charlie, if you're winning, then this must not be a child custody hearing. Only time your kids get to see you is in reruns.
Some roasts don't need a stage, like the time when Jennifer Lawrence accidentally roasted Jack Nicholson at the Oscars. She'd just won her award. She's backstage doing interviews, still in shock, and then Jack Nicholson strolls up out of nowhere like a cool grandpa from a movie.
You got a fan here.
No politics,
Jack, no?
George. What about
if you want to talk politics, we can.
Such a beautiful job.
Thank you. Yeah, you're being really rude.
Most people would be starstruck, but Jennifer fires back with the smoothest, funniest line, catching Jack completely off guard.
Oh, really? Do I look like a new girlfriend?
I thought of it.
Oh my God. Is he still here?
I'll be waiting.
Oh my God!
You could see him trying to flirt, and she just flipped the moment into a roast with that classic Jennifer sarcasm. It was just pure chaotic charm. Sometimes the funniest roast isn't the one written by a comedian. It's the one that slips out naturally, at the perfect time. James Franco thought he was ready for Hollywood, but then Bill Hader took the mic. Before James Franco, he roasted Seth Rogen and Barbara Streisand. Then he turned his sights on Franco.
Now I come to you, James Franco. But I know it hasn't always been easy for you, James. You overcame a crippling childhood affliction known as dumb face. But you never let that interfere with your dream of making dog shit movies.
The humor was sharp, relentless, and perfectly timed, hitting both Franco and the crowd with punchline after punchline. By the end, it was clear nobody, not even James Franco, could escape Bill Hader's roast. Think Martha Stewart, and you probably imagine calm, perfect desserts and pristine kitchens. Now imagine that same Martha on stage at the roast of Justin Bieber. Yeah, total chaos. She walked in with prison jokes, wild sex jokes, and delivery so deadpan it made everything twice as savage. The audience was half shocked, half laughing so hard they were crying.
Justin, you know the word. I know you're all wondering why I'm here tonight. It's because Martha Stewart changes people's lives for the better.
And Bieber didn't know what hit him. What made it so brilliant was the contrast. Here's Martha Stewart, the queen of calm and control, casually dismantling a pop star in front of the world.
Justin, my final piece of advice is call me or not. I'm out, bitch.
Norm Macdonald's roast style was different. Really different. At the roast of Bob Saget, everyone else came in swinging, tossing fast, brutal jokes left and right. But Norm took a step back. He read a list of old-fashioned, corny 1950s-style jokes, the kind that normally make you groan. But that's the genius. The jokes were so bad, they looped right back around into comedy gold. The crowd didn't know whether to laugh, cringe, or question their life choices. Norm wasn't trying to humiliate anyone. He was roasting the very idea of roasting itself.
You have a lot of stuff that's happened in your life, and you don't want to. You and I have talked privately, and
I've had some things,
see what you do.
Don't bring up
But see, it's.
It's time to do jokes.
From Lisa's wild chaos to Norm's quiet genius, these roasts prove one thing: comedy is at its best when it pushes the line. The jokes sting. The crowd squirms, and yet somehow, we can't stop laughing. Want more legendary burns and savage moments? Hit subscribe, and don't miss the next round of celebrity roasts that go way too far.